Picture this. You are peacefully walking through the grocery store, right? Just hunting for your favorite cereal. You turn down aisle 3, and suddenly, oh my gosh, there they are.
An acquaintance. Oh,
Exactly. Like maybe that guy from your college chemistry class or, an old neighbor you haven't spoken to in years.
right, right. Panic mode.
Total panic. And instead of just saying hello, you execute what we call the hidden pivot. You literally whip your cart 180 degrees into the pet food section just to evade them.
Yeah, and aggressively pulling out your phone to feign a very important text message.
Yes, which is exactly why today on this deep dive, we are unpacking the art of the hidden pivot. We're pulling from social psychology research and, honestly, some hilarious threads over on Reddit's r/introvert community.
Our mission is basically to unpack the actual cognitive mechanics behind why we treat a simple grocery run like a covert spy mission and give you a bulletproof survival strategy.
Because, I mean, it's a fascinating paradox, right? We
Huh?
treat a simple hello like a zombie attack, but we don't actually dislike these people.
Not at all.
Like, I have literally ducked behind a display of watermelons to avoid a former coworker. So what is actually misfiring in our brains when we unexpectedly bump into someone we kind of know?
Well, it's less of a misfire and more of a massive system overload. Psychologists point to a concept called context collapse.
Wait, context collapse. What is that?
So when you see your coworker at the office, your brain has a prepared, highly optimized script. But when you see them in the frozen food aisle, that context just completely collapses.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you have to instantaneously reconcile different versions of your social identity on the fly.
That makes perfect sense. It's like a stage actor suddenly being shoved under the spotlight for a play they didn't even rehearse.
Exactly. You literally don't have the character file loaded for that specific interaction in that specific place.
Right, right. You're just blank.
You are. And to overcompensate for that missing script, we default to the forced catching up routine.
Oh, the worst.
It really is. We manufacture this highly superficial performance. Like, oh, how's work? We should grab coffee.
Even though you both know you are absolutely not getting coffee.
Never. But maintaining that charade requires immense cognitive processing power to continuously monitor your tone, your politeness, and, like, the appropriate conversational length.
So when people joke online about their social battery being drained, they're actually just avoiding the heavy computational cost of running a social software update in real time.
Yeah, evasion is simply cognitive conservation. Your brain calculates the required effort and just decides the easiest solution is to hide in the dog food section.
Okay, but that brings us to the real crisis. What happens when the hidden pivot totally fails?
Oh, the dreaded eye contact.
Yes. You go to spin your cart, you drop your box of cereal, they look up, and you lock eyes. The smartphone trick is completely useless now.
Right, a gig is up.
And this is where my brain usually short circuits, and I end up trapped in a 10-minute conversation about their sister's new patio. If we're trying to conserve cognitive energy, what's the actual mechanism for getting out of that without looking incredibly rude?
So, high EQ individuals rely on what's called the acknowledgement shortcut.
The acknowledgement shortcut. Okay.
Yeah, and the foundational rule here is momentum. Do not stop moving your cart.
Oh, keep walking.
Keep walking. You smile, wave, and loudly deliver a high-energy statement. Something like, great to see you, I'm in a rush to catch a flight, hope you're doing awesome.
Huh. Okay, I get the execution, but why does the in a rush part actually work psychologically? Like, why wouldn't they just walk alongside my cart and keep talking?
Because you are actively taking the blame for breaking the social contract.
Oh, interesting.
Right. The normal social obligation when you lock eyes is to stop, mirror their energy, and inquire about their life. By loudly claiming a severe time constraint, you act as the circuit breaker.
Wow.
You relieve the other person of their pressure to perform. They don't have to frantically load their character file either.
So you're actually doing them a favor. By claiming you're late, you give them permission to drop the act and go back to shopping. It's a mutual rescue mission disguised as a hurried hello.
Exactly. Managing social friction isn't about avoiding people because you're antisocial. It's about navigating those high-friction moments gracefully so nobody feels trapped.
That completely flips the perspective on these awkward encounters. We're all just trying to spare each other the cognitive exhaustion of a script neither of us wants to read.
100%.
Which leaves me with this final thought for you listening. If both you and that acquaintance are secretly dreading the forced catching up routine, and both of you are actively hoping the other one doesn't stop to talk, who actually wrote this social rule we're all so desperately trying to escape? Next time you lock eyes in aisle 3, maybe the most radical thing you can do is just give a silent nod, knowing you're both in on the joke.